Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to take a look at Russell Westbrook, the so-called stat patter, stat chaser, bad teammate, and playoff choker. I don't think he's a bad player, and I don't care what you say about him because there's more to him than meets the eye. Before we start the video, I want to give a huge thanks to all the new subscribers that I gained this week. Since I'm a really small channel, every single one of you matters that much more, and I'm just really grateful. Feel free to comment on all my videos because I get back to every single one. Either way, I hope you continue to have a great day, and if you're not, turn that frown upside down and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cool content. Thanks. Let's talk about Russell Westbrook, the 11-year veteran from UCLA who blossomed into a star point guard for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's talk about his bad qualities, because I know there's a lot of them and I'm not just going to ignore them for the sake of the good ones. Westbrook's recently come under fire for his antics with the media, where it's clear he doesn't really like engaging with them at all. Don't believe me? See for yourself.
Next question, please.
Have people moved on?
I don't know. What's your problem?
No, but like, have you guys, the team, moved on? Have you moved on yourself?
What it look like?
I mean, we're still asking the questions, right?
That's your problem. What?
There's a video
What
of
do I
like,
look like? For real.
I didn't know if you wanted to clear
Why would I ever say that?
I didn't know if you wanted to clear anything up. I
Hey,
didn't
what
know
up?
what you were saying.
What video?
There's a video that
It's clear that for most of his career, Westbrook's never really been the type to engage with the media long term on any personal level. And I'm not here to judge his personal character, but I can't see how someone could reach that conclusion, given how sports outlets like ESPN and Bleacher Report hyper-scrutinize every single one of his actions on and off the court. And speaking of on the court, especially given this last playoff performance, Westbrook's been a pile of bricks. And there's no need to go into all the stats and the numbers for me to simply say that he badly performed in this year's playoffs, and the Thunder likely lost because of his ineptitude to shoot and the brilliance of Damian Lillard, who I did a video on. If you're interested in checking it out after this video, you should click the link on the top right corner. So with this latest playoff loss, Westbrook hasn't made it out of the first round ever since Durant left the Thunder in 2016. He's also averaged a triple-double in every season since Durant left in 2016. Put these two simple facts together, and we come to the realization that Westbrook is shouldering a historic load for the Oklahoma City Thunder. One that he's prepared to handle, because he's been doing this for about 5 years, facing the type of criticism I think no superstar has received, other than LeBron, of course. And Westbrook's not LeBron, and I'm not saying that he ever will be, of course. But you can't say that the similarities aren't at least interesting. If you were around for the 2011 NBA Finals, where the Miami Heat played the Mavericks, LeBron was probably the most hated athlete on the planet at that point. He was also called a playoff choker, someone who wasn't great enough to truly bring a team to the promised land, something that Westbrook is getting called now. And even after all the great feats that LeBron accomplished and the championships he brought to 2 franchises, right now the media is calling him a loser and someone who creates a toxic environment all around him. Now you see, the common denominator in all this is the media. It's very easy to portray a false narrative or even a very negative outlook on someone just based on what you see on the news reports. And the problem with that is it hurts our ability to form our own narratives, to form our own honest opinions about the superstars we've grown to love. Because if you ask Westbrook's current teammates, I'm sure they'll tell a different story. Just look at Paul George. He gave up the chance to go back to his hometown city of LA to sign a max deal with Oklahoma City Thunder. Mostly because of Westbrook. So if a player is beloved by their teammates, what good does the adoration of the media do for them? I'm sure that's what Westbrook might think. And now let's talk about triple doubles, which is a stat that honestly I'm not that much impressed with anymore, given how much we've seen it in recent years. And when you watch the OKC play, it's clear that it's part of the game plan to allow Westbrook to get the defensive rebound so that they can push the ball faster on the fast break. What I'm more impressed with is his passing. People seem to forget that early in his career, Westbrook was called a ball hog and someone who really didn't like to let the ball out of his hands. Now I know that having a high assist tally doesn't necessarily mean that you're still not a ball hog, but it is amazing how Westbrook's grown as a passer, throwing alley-oops to Steven Adams and passes to corner shooters. Westbrook is absolutely the cornerstone of the Thunder franchise, and I'm sure the team doesn't think his contract is a trap, as some media analysts say. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why they're called analysts. They're just known for voicing their opinion the loudest and the most emotionally, and that's why people listen to them. But they really don't understand the game that much more than some hardcore fans. So now, I'm going to tell you exactly why I don't care what you say about Russell Westbrook. So when I first started following the NBA in 2011, my favorite player was obviously LeBron James. I thought he was the perfect embodiment of a basketball player, and I couldn't wait until I grew to 6'7" so I could be just like him. Man. But what I really liked about LeBron was his pass first mentality, his desire to set others up for shots before looking for his own. So thus, I naturally gravitated towards other pass first players like point guard Rajon Rondo. Rondo's still a great player now, but he was considered one of the top 5 NBA point guards at his peak. But what put him down? Attitude problems and a lack of 3-point shooting. Sound familiar? Now don't get me wrong, Westbrook is definitely more talented than Rondo ever was, but it's clear that there's a pattern at play here. There's all around praise for an athlete for maybe a year or 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden highlighting a few of their flaws until it affects their entire character and the way that the public, us, perceive them. But I'm not going to let them do it this time. They already took Rondo from me, and I'm not going to let them take Westbrook either. I'm going to continue to support Westbrook as he's one of my favorite basketball players, and that's not changing anytime soon. This doesn't mean that I'm letting him completely off the hook though. He desperately needs to get better at outside shooting, and I don't like the way he treats the media sometimes. These are definitely negatives to his character, but it's not the entire person. Westbrook is so much more than just a few flaws. Now I'm interested in what you guys think. Do you think Westbrook is a lost cause? Do you think that I'm just defending him blindly? Or do you agree with me? Either way, let me know in the comment section below. And thanks for watching another video.